Hello. Today in reading, we are going to continue to learn about fictional text that is not real. And we're going to be talking about the different story elements and just kind of introduce ourselves to the different ways that we can listen to a story. So this week we've read over books and we've talked about the characters, who's in the story. We've talked about where the story takes place, and then today we're going to talk about the problem and solution. What makes that story so fun? What's going on in the story, and then how do they fix the problem? How do they solve it? So today we're looking at the story Gregory the Terrible Eater. And we're looking and seeing, well, who's the character? Okay, so we see right here, well, of course, our main character is Gregory. And I wonder what's going to happen. So we always look at our cover of our book and we say, okay, well, what could happen? Well, we see that the story is taking place in a junkyard. There's a lot of trash everywhere, and I'm gonna guess it's probably maybe his home. So you'll have to listen and hear and see if we're right on that one. Throughout the book, we can tell that he's thinking about different types of foods. And is this what normal goats would eat? Maybe not, maybe, I'm not sure. We'd have to find out. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead to our virtual reading room and find the story and read it and then come back here. So in our story, what did you see? Did you see what the problem was? That he liked to do what? And how did mom and dad fix it? So that's what we do whenever we're looking at a story. Because in first grade, we learn to read. So you're going to learn to read a story like this. But then why are we reading? What's the purpose of that? The purpose is to get information. Even if it's something fun, or if it's information that's going to help us learn something. That's what reading is for. It's so that we can learn and expand our knowledge. So find a good book and practice finding the character, finding the setting, the problem, and how did they fix the problem. We're going to talk about more about it in depth next week, but this is just a little idea for you to practice as you continue to get acclimated and get adjusted to first grade.